Look at Chessie, he's here.
Ooh, kills.
He wants the runes.
Yeah.
For everyone.
He's got that bottle, so he'll refill it and
fill up Houndskin too.
Oh, that's such a nice selfless play from Chessie.
It's gonna give DP a little bit of time to get some last million, but absolutely worth it. I love that move.
Yeah, you miss a couple last hits, Death Prophet gets a few more, a few denies, but
secures 2 runes, helps out the offlaner.
Who got the bottom runes? I assume TFT got at least one, maybe both there.
Yeah, never.
Yeah,
there we got 2.
Oh, that's a lot of TFT.
Yep.
Oh, there's Sven.
This is not a game where Excalibur is just free farming without the pressure on him. Not at all.
Not nearly as good as that last game. At least when it comes to the start of it.
Buffed. He doesn't have charge for 2. Gotta find a creep. Will he find one across the map?
The charge.
Oh no, he's actually looking for it right here.
No, I would have walked into the access anyway.
Yeah. You guys don't have to
Yeah,
wait
you
for the
can
bikes
talk out loud. Hey, Ree.
Hello.
And they're already up by 2k gold, 6 minutes in.
Still there. Very well wasted. Yeah, he's there. Arrows. Their lanes are suffering so hard right now. Okay, this is something, but it's 4 heroes.
Yeah.
4 heroes for a position 5 era Crystal Maiden.
Yeah.
You feel good about that when you're like, oh, like, you know, 4 heroes for a CM. You kind of just laugh that one off, if anything.
You can't, as a Spirit Breaker in this game, you can't leave your Lesh top. You have to go immediately back top. There's no way you leave this squishy Lesh versus tree.
Especially when your lane didn't go well.
Yeah, you have to go back up there left.
And right now, I guess you're considering abandoning him because the lane went so poorly, but if you do that, you won't have any sort of a game, like even...
I think maybe you just you might even bring the SD up here and try to make some plays, and Sven's just gonna have to find his own.
It's going to be so difficult though.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Can Luft do more? Like, he's a Spirit Breaker. I know he's a little under leveled, but can he get more, like, advantage on other lanes?
Like, no, he has to stay, he has to bodyguard this left. But the problem is the 2 of them have been missing so many stuff like this.
Maybe with the back.
Maybe now, yeah. Late seed is there though.
All pucks rotated. 3 poisons, they need probably another one to kill Hanskin here. 4. Is he gonna pop it? The boss guy, he loses vision.
Not slow.
Hanskin dies, he got the 5th poison. And Saxo lived too, that's a nice result for them.
Yeah, especially with puck rotating in.
Yeah.
This is really good
on the
for
way
them.
back mid.
That's probably like the best case scenario for them after such a bad laning stage.
Yeah.
They win a huge team fight. They don't really get a lot out of it, but they don't die and they kill the tree. That's a win.
Psychological, you know.
Did you guys see the new picture he drew about us?
I didn't. Let me
I
check.
didn't.
Oh,
Let me check.
it better be better.
It better be nice.
It's great, actually.
We gotta show these on the stream at some point.
I don't know why I'm jacked. I can't tell if that's me or you.
Like a mix of me and you, I think. Like, it's your glasses, definitely.
Yeah.
I think it's you. I think it's you. You are Jack, just like that.
Yeah, I have no chest hair though. He gave me chest hair.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's.
Alright, that's much better.
No one has any clue what we're talking about.
Sorry, somebody Chrono X drew us nice pictures of our hubs the other day, and he made the EU hub not look so pretty. So now he made the NA hub not look so pretty.
Oh my god, he made the end look. I think they can torture you.
But they are doing what we were talking about. They're bringing that. They brought that tri top at least, and they're bringing actually brought the Death Prophet too. And Sven just has to find his own. But now he's lost his tower, so now bottom lane is just. There's no one down here. TFT just has free reign to do whatever they want around the map. Frost, any TP backup. He's got the transit. There is backup.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
0 level, puck level 8. Having a really good time just in that last game.
I like that Chessie's trying to use this advantage to help the other lane. Constantly rotating 2-man coil, 3-man coil with the ult follow-up. Instantly deletes 2 heroes. Leshrac next to the firing line. And again, it's Chessie. I mean, it's the whole team making a good move. They get the stampede, they get a 3-man coil.
Yeah, but it's him being there at the right time. But that's how you play puck, right? Like you have to rotate all the time and make space. And
this is not a hero that pushes tower.
Yeah. This time right now, it's the power spike for puck. But he's making the most out of it for sure.
Yeah.
Charge coming in. TB gets charged on through. They're going for the troll here. Follow-up stun onto Centaur.
Overgrowth is there though.
But with the disruption, they should be able to kill him after this. No Stampede. He used it for the last fight. Spirit Siphon's is very tanky. 4 poisons, not quite enough damage to finish him off. One more Crypt Swarm will get the kill.
Was also healing him up there, but maybe they can push him on high ground. Nah, no. He doesn't have that luck.
Couple kills for Singularity.
They're getting some kills in. Still behind. But that's a start.
They brought 5 heroes. They had to bring 5 heroes to the top lane to respond.
And you see the gold difference. It's still very TFT favored despite that. They're not turning that 5-man rotation immediately to a tower. They may stick around and try to get this tier 1. Death Prophet ultimate is on cooldown.
Yeah, you have Lash though. So if you want to push, you definitely have ways of doing so.
Oh, they're looking for this fight.
They want to defend.
No Stampede, but if they stack up...
Oh, they're scouting it. Oh! 2-man stun. No, there's a charge to kind of counter-initiate this one.
Centaur's tanky.
Yeah, they've got the Warcry though, so they're kind of holding their ground, but now they are holding their ground because they're stuck in a Dream Coil and trapped underneath the enemy tier 1. Again, TFT, they just rotate enough heroes to win these fights.
So easy for them to defend as well. It didn't look like they even...
I mean, Chelsea's killing it. It really is.
His puck. Making this hero look very viable right now.
Yeah, Leshrek's game is so difficult now to catch back up. You're so squishy in this game versus a puck. You get caught in this call, you're just dead every single time. You get caught even by a tree root, you're gonna die super quickly as well. Not working for Singularity right now. They have some protection, right? They have ways to protect with the Warcry, but this Sven is just so underfarmed, underleveled as well.
It was like at some point Singularity is just throwing bodies at this top lane. Literally what Spirit Breaker does. You just keep charging him. Well, maybe this time will go better, and every now and then they get a kill or two, but they're giving up so much.
Now this is what you have to do if you're Singularity, I guess, at the moment. There's no recovery. Just go as 5, make some crazy moves, throw bodies at them and hope for the best. Make some crazy YOLO moves. Just make the game so hectic that TFT slips up, I guess, and that's it. They're in that state. 6k behind 12 minutes in. That feels bad, man, right there. And you know what, like ever from the start of the game, it has been Singularity trying to make these moves. And TFT, they're just happy and waiting, you know, just in the back, 3 counter attacks, and that's it. Puck force in, or gets there with a good rune, counterplays them.
Their heroes stay alive for so long. You have like the tree, you have Troll, Centaur, these tanky heroes, Puck is face shift. There's always time to rotate and kind of respond.
The lead speed is level 2, the armor is level 3. Definitely difficult to take down these heroes when the tree is healing them up and protecting them.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
3 heroes up top, keeping their 2 on tower alive, but doesn't really feel like they're able to achieve a whole lot. Other than perhaps just creating some time for Sven to keep farming. I believe his Midas is currently going out on that career. Oh, he's had his Midas.
Tower isn't going to last long.
Okay. Level 10 at least, so.
Alright.
Looks like they're gonna have to fight this one from behind.
For the Lash, it's just, like you said, it's very hard. He's just very sweet.
In that last game, they definitely drew super hard, so perhaps they can do the opposite.
Yeah. I hope so for them. But,
got the blink for Jesse now already?
Ability.
Sure is. Maxed out his skill point, you know, well as well.
Almost level 12 as well.
Yeah.
Well, you max out phase shift, right?
Yeah, you keep, and you often keep the level 1 coil until you max out.
Yep.
Your level 10 talents aren't very good either, so.
Unless you don't have Blink Dagger, then you just can you can change it up if you want. But once you have Blink,
He's had such a good laning stage. Early game was perfect for him almost.
You want that max out phase shift.
He's got the sentry down.
ASAP, but they can't really punish. He's up there. Regen rune.
Help Dire's middle tower.
There first. Puck.
Oh.
nice. Puck would have gotten that. Vincek knew that too.
There's the Maelstrom. So Troll is a farming item, looking to match the Sven's farm, and he's already out farming the Sven.
That's not really a situation in which you want to be as a Sven. You have to be in front of the Troll for sure. You have that built-in clean.
Gets the disruptor before the Sentinel stun. Greenco's charging forward, has the overgrowth on 2 heroes, and this Shadow Demon is completely caught out. Left track.
Yeah, Lash, however, he manages to run away.
They brought everybody.
Yeah, they were planning.
They were ready.
That.
They were ready to battle.
Dire's middle tower is under
5v5 top lane, let's go.
We're up here, you know what? Let's try to get these bounties. Let's just 4-man this bounty run.
Bottom bounty runes are going to be completely free now, but
9 heroes. Stop playing.
TFT aren't going for this.
Top tower
Exorcism is up. They could try.
You will give them info. Oh,
Trees
They didn't go for the bounty.
Come on, guys.
They didn't even go for the bounty.
is there a dust?
Is there like they played the sentry top earlier?
Oh, no, and they're gonna
Charge
TP bottom. Chelsea TPs immediately. He knows. Oh, no.
That was really bizarre.
I thought they'd at least go for the bounty, right? Excalibur just was like, see ya, Rune.
These
They
teams
just
have been...
forgot about the tree and that's it. They forgot about.
I forgot about the bounty too, it looked like.
Well, they came top. They placed the sentries like, oh, there's a tree around here. They countered it, but then that was the only detection they brought. And then that sentry already got countered as well. And,
Rough line.
Yeah, they're in a really rough spot right now.
These teams have been so good about playing and fighting over bounties.
I felt Chelsea could have 3-man coiled them. I guess they didn't say that Zippy was TPing it, but they were all stacked up.
He could have, but I guess he thought they don't have the damage necessary.
Yeah, maybe.
Or they just want to farm.
I mean, they don't have any pressure, right?
I mean, yeah, they don't really have to force it. All they have to do is make sure they don't kill that tower, and then they have Treant Protector.
Yeah.
Reset, reheal it full HP, and then you've got all this map control, which is amazing.
Still yet to lose a tower. They're all pretty much full HP.
And they're playing versus Death Prophet and Lash, and they still haven't lost the tower.
Yep.
All the towers are almost full HP as well, fully healed by the Treant. Like this is so far a really great execution by TFT.
No mercy showing. No mistakes. Too few deaths that I've seen so far have been very forgivable, at least for them.
We have the Atos completed on Lash.
Okay.
That should help them with a little bit more of control, right? You have that food. Helps with everyone, basically, wherever you want to go.
And makes him actually have some life.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, what you get? How much did they reduce it down to? 12? Strength is enough for Atos? I know that it got nerfed, and then that's why people stopped buying it. 10 now, even.
Strength,
yeah, it got crippled pretty hard.
But it was pretty broke.
It was.
So, yeah.
It got the Dragonlance treatment.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone was building Dragonlance. Melee, Dragonlance. Range, Dragonlance. Intelligence, Dragonlance.
They are still playing from behind with this Sven is not feeling good right now for Singular.
He's catch. I mean, he's caught up. They had a triple ancient stack that he hit.
Yeah, but like you're playing it over like against those heroes that can control you. You feel like your team as a whole needs to be even or ahead.
Definitely.
They should definitely though. The defense, like this is free farm coming in, right? Shouldn't someone try to be there to defend this tower?
They must not feel it's safe, I guess, at top side of the map.
Oh. He's actually going for the Yules. I guess he's just trying to still be defensive because there's a silence that can come out, of course, from the Death Prophet, which is probably the biggest problem for the puck in this game. But I think Yules Dagon. Go for this Dagon.
So, yeah.
You're versus Death Prophet. You're all about bursting her down. If SD's not in position, she'll just die.
Hasn't even bought the Yules yet. Maybe he's gonna change his mind and be like, I have fearless Dagon.
Even the Lash, like they just have so many squishy burstable targets. Lash, a Shadow Demon.
Well, then I guess we're kind of at an impasse, as they call it, because the Final Tribe doesn't really need to do anything, because they can just wait until they're bigger, until maybe Singularity feels pressured, and Singularity's not going to want to do anything because they're very far behind and they know that. So we can take a break, come back in a couple minutes when the runes are back up.
That's pretty much the
Right,
basis.
the next
Next few
runes.
moments are going to be pretty quiet, yeah.
Yeah.
20-minute runes, there we go. That's
JJ. Psych. No, they're gonna passively wait for especially some item pickups. They just got a full pipe on the Centaur too, and I think the BKB is soon finished on Cross, so that's when TFT will pick up the pace. They're gonna go try to force a Roshan, get some deep wards down.
that tier 1 mid is still pretty annoying for them to have to deal with if you want to go for roads. Generally having map control. They can find some way to take this tier 1 mid. Ideal.
Singularity's like, look at the rewards. They're just like, all right, guys, don't cross river. Can't really get across it anyway.
And keep that tier 1 mid alive.
Keep tier 1 mid alive.
Catch up, Dota 2.
Yep.
Fun game.
Dire don't have the best line to take objectives right now, so they really haven't ages in the timing.
Meteor Hammer as well.
That'll help put a lot of pressure on the map. Having this support that can just keep a lane pushed out and pressure towers is pretty annoying.
Dire's top
Top tower is getting pressured a little bit.
Yeah, he can definitely get the channel off in these fights too. Hot coil, like he can.
Oh,
They have ways of
Absolutely
comboing.
can combo. Buska?
he thought he
he's
just
dead.
played some
He was
ward.
just warded. Yeah, he's slain. He gets it down. Get insta warded.
Let's see.
Must
I
not
don't
see
think
it.
they saw it.
It's over here.
Oh, he thinks, he thinks he's behind the tower.
He didn't have his
Slash,
items clicked there.
Yeah,
I'm
he
never a
was-
fan of those dying wards because I always feel like there's so often that they'll have the hero clicked and they'll see the ward leave your inventory.
If you use that setting, the unit query thing, where you see both heroes, you see their inventory, you see them place it as well if you're clicking on them.
If you're turned to the exact spot where you want to plant the ward, then maybe it gets unnoticed because you don't have that stutter movement, you know, when you turn and plant the ward.
Well, this time it looked like he was gonna try to walk top and he was like escaping, and that's when he dropped it. It could have been misconstrued in a way.
Yeah, you hide it that way. You hide it.
I'm sure if it looked like he was gonna still walk up the cliff, like that would have been way more obvious.
Ooh.
But this is not a
Charge.
Ooh, hits both
Both of them with the charge, but what else?
That's a
he's like, oh, that's a
There
CM.
is Slash coming.
We can kill CM.
Okay, they found the CM. Oh, Eric's running in. What the?
He dodged the
for the
splitter.
stampede damage.
Just for the slow.
Yeah.
very nice. Give him a tip.
I think it was also to juke the splitter, so like you run forward because Lesh will plant it a little behind you.
Very cool of you.
Oh,
I love
Dragon
CM's
chest.
voice lines.
Okay.
Very cool of you.
Has the Yules and another 15 gold.
I want to see a Dagon.
Spell out
Yeah, spell out talent. Let's go.
It's happening.
Cast range as well. I actually like the cast range talent a lot. I've seen a lot of people go the stats, but I think the cast range is very significant. It's like your blink dagger. It's everything. It actually it's really important for me.
Radiant's middle tower.
Get the Dagon this game and blow up the DP first, jump on top or the left.
They got this tower now too. They've got their strength. I think Frost has BKB if they're
most
showing.
likely. If they're pushing, he has.
Yeah, he has to have it if they're doing that.
Now we have a smoke.
Looks like they want to defend the tier 1, knowing that any tower you save is a tower that's healed back to full.
They will try to fall back though.
Jesse,
Jesse, he jumped in.
get the coil.
He doesn't see the TP, so he's holding it.
Yeah.
He knows he has the Shadow Demon.
Pingwin check. You should be. Oh, he has no
He has no
TP.
TP.
Now Koshka, as long as he doesn't run to Pingwin check, that's all. Like, it's good.
Yeah.
Just die there.
Lead
sir.
them away,
Yeah. Lead them
Mapochka.
away from me. Just die away from me.
Oh, he's making work for it too.
TP.
Maybe final? No. I was like, if they do it for a scan, maybe.
Random
but
blink by the centaur.
Does he have blink? Oh, I think he's by Vanguard.
Just testing.
But still, the random blink.
And
Sells his item, buys it.
Alright, Treant's just playing bottom lane, keeping pushed out while the rest of his team
this
Plays
would be a kill though. He's in this. There's the charge.
very tanky though.
He didn't even pop the last round. They aren't getting
bye-bye.
this. Yeah. This is just a... Just kidding, lol. Let him go.
That? They have follow up. I think the Atos, the Lash was coming over. It's pretty close to the tower though.
Yeah, take kill him. Pipe
And he
Vanguard.
has Pipe Vanguard. Like, you aren't killing him.
You can kill him with those 3 heroes, but it's more how much are you going to lose.
Yeah.
And if any rotation happens, like, severely punished.
Well, we're back into waiting for the 25-minute mark.
Might see a Die Roche soon as well. Like,
Yeah.
Ooh, we're gonna see smoke.
Dyer's gonna look for fights.
Yeah.
For sure.
They're ready?
Towers,
Yeah,
Roche,
they've been
bounty
ready.
runes.
Dagon's queued up.
Alright.
Crimson Guard finished now too, so they are incredibly tanky with this Lash.
Yeah, they
Not so
found
tanky.
Shackwell. And also Luke. But I'm thinking,
Puck's alone trying to kill this Lash, so
He is killing him so far at least.
yeah, but very slow though.
They have Stampede, they may need to commit it.
He lost Bob the BKB. And that's worth it.
Puck can't blink.
That phase up and Yules.
Phase blink.
Gamble.
Okay.
That exorcism popped. You have to try to retreat.
There's no BKB on the call.
XP.
But
Got
the root,
faded in.
the root in the back.
With the meteor. Oh my, the lightning zapping him through him as well. They're
Buyback
cleaning
from
up.
SSG.
Oh, and Joshua walks back in.
Oh.
Joshua.
Questionable.
The die back, and now Mipochka too. Another die back.
No.
Oh
And
god, Excalibur.
Oh, he's got the Yules. Dispels the armor.
Another kill going away.
7
That
for
is
nothing.
7 kills.
Give him the rampage.
No, Jesse says no.
Jesse,
No.
come on, man. Kick.
It looked so messy at the start, and I thought that messiness was gonna help Singularity a little bit, but it was like, oh,
Yeah, the puck took way too much time to kill the last.
Yeah.
The troll used the BKB to run away, wasn't fighting with it, but then again, they just don't
They're
possess
just
the
so
power
far
necessary
behind.
to
It was
take
like
them down.
because it looked good for Singularity, they chased and dove.
Yeah.
Like Spirit Breaker charged this puck and just phase shift dodges the stun, then he just turns and kills him. Like it was just a lot of over-aggression because of the fact TFT didn't play the fight that
And
well.
they've got a lot of sustain.
Coil coming in.
Like, how do you kill this troll who's tree armored, has Crimson Guard, has a pipe aura as well? They have so many ways just buffing up Frost as well in this.
This is a side, right?
9 unhit kills.
Well, for Luke, for Singularity, if they don't win this, they are not in that tiebreaker that we keep talking about, and they're out. So they are gonna fight till the very bitter end, and we have seen games where people have been able to turn it around, so perhaps they can. Whoa. Oh,
Got there first. Can SD get the other one?
I kill him first.
Overgrowth's coming out as well, but Hanskin is taking too much damage. He'll
They
die.
stampeded to try to get him out, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeep gets the other one though.
You know, it's little kills like that. They just gotta have more of them.
But Treant dies to
something.
secure the bounty runes is ultimately actually a win for TFT.
Silver lining, Scott.
There is a silver lining. It's better than 4 bounty runes without the kill. See, you're right.
It just Sven
There's a worst case.
Sven can't play till he has Manta. He's gonna beat PB and he'll just get rooted.
Exactly.
Damage though, even with this build. Like, I agree, you have to get Manta, but
You need the Manta versus the tree, and it's like the only way. He roots them all the time. That last fight as well, tree just stands in the trees, comes out, hits you, goes in with again, overgrowth, meteor hammer.
Yeah.
Troll's going to Basher to help deal with the Sven. Centaur is Crimson. It's going to be very difficult
Dyer's
for
top
Excalibur in
tower
this
is
fight.
under attack. It looks like Dyer fortified their structures.
And we've got the Daggons, right? How many levels of Dagon?
5-man smoke.
Beating on
Looks like a
Dyer's
3.
top tower.
They're looking to see if maybe Hanskin comes in, but Zimmer comes in first. They can actually kill him like this.
One more hit.
Zimmer's coming out as well, and there's a bash on Frost. He can't get that much damage up, but Chessie is already in.
Frost is in the front line, inside of an exorcism. But
We got the badge.
he got the badge.
The Yules have to death by live.
Frost is still alive.
They're killing him.
Here's the Jesse.
Ultra kill for Excalibur.
I don't know if they can catch Jesse now.
Yeah, but still,
Fuck.
4 kills going the way of Sven. Everything went well for them. A Soul Catcher versus the Centaur, they're bringing him so low that they can actually kill him before he uses any of his Crimson's pipes, whatever, which is so important for Singularity. Then again, Troll goes on the Dead Prophet, almost kills her, but Yules is there, brings her up in the air and goes finish
Dyer's
off
top
the
tower has
Troll.
fallen.
What caught Hanskin? I didn't actually get to see that on the side. Excalibur just caught him as well inside of it, huh? Because they didn't have the root, they didn't have any other things to control this Sven.
Puck used everything on the Shadow Demon, but Miposhka was like just joking around the trees and wasn't finished off.
And Chessie was in the back lines, but couldn't really kill anybody. It was a lot of split damage.
Do they have a mech or did he just kill himself up with the sticks?
Soul Catcher. Where's the Treant? I'm looking for Hanskin. He doesn't have overgrowth here.
Hanskin only comes walking in right about now, but by
He's
that
above
time the
north.
Centaur is already dead.
Seeing their invis?
Yeah, probably
Ian's
Sven
already
just
dead. Now he's
him
there.
Oh, he just got the overgrowth
Yeah.
up. It just came up when he walked in and he got clipped by the SB.
Very well
what it
played for
was.
Singularity.
Yeah, they took advantage, right? Stampede was used to try to save the tree earlier, and then tree was respawning, so he didn't have overgrowth either because he used it to defend, so two of those
they
big
weren't ready
ultis.
to fight.
Yeah.
Good awareness of the cooldowns as well. I like seeing that.
In
Yeah,
any
it was
other
very nice.
situation, it's not the Centaur that's running in first and giving info, it's the tree end.
Yeah.
And you don't even see him, he's invis around there. And even if you kill him, it's whatever for TFT. But in this case, it's the Centaur that goes first and dies, and Singularity have a free fight. But this Roche has respawned. I believe Frost will go in. Oh, he won't even
This
check
is
it.
his first round, right?
His first
That's
rush.
first row shot.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can
He's
get
respawned
some-
from the previous game.
From the
where he-
previous
where-
game.
Yeah.
Let's see
gotcha.
if they can find a pick-off first, apparently.
Where's Centaur's blink? Jibby, come on, man. I know you wanted this blade mill because there's the exorcism and the lash
And
wreck,
a pipe.
but I think he should be. I think he should have a blink dagger queued up. It's too good.
Can they jump on pin check? Not without the blink. Maybe Chessie can use. Yeah, so far, Chessie has been doing the initiation.
Yes. Having a follow up, you know, it's usually gonna be pretty nice. I'm surprised that he actually committed for the blade mill. I know it's like amazing versus DP and Lush, but it's a very selfish kind of item rather than having this like selfless team. He went 2 selfless items, so he's like, all right, I need my own thing.
Well, they're smoking test first, but Chibi is in the
Ooh.
perfect.
BKB on Death
BKB on
Prophet.
Death Prophet completed, yeah.
They scout the
That's
smoke.
very interesting too.
Blink Tree, though. He also has now an easier way to get access into the fights.
Nine.
They know they just need to control Roshan, not get
Dyer's
caught
middle
by
tower
this
is
smoke
under
gank, and
attack.
TFT should be able to eventually get Roshan.
Stay on that high ground.
Oh, this is problematic. They're in vision. They're doing this. Oh, Centaur again.
Can they kill him again? Oh, nice puck. But the BKB does
there
but
as well.
Centaur's taking a lot of damage. There's no living ammo. It's used on the tower as well, but it doesn't...
Uh-oh.
Oh, there is living ammo. It's on Centaur.
Luft has some life. Luft is on the north side. He's actually a little bit out of the fight at the moment.
Shock looks pretty dead on the left track. This looks pretty tough right now for Radiant.
Yeah, Shock.
Yeah, I mean, we already saw the Sven is running away with the BKB on.
Yeah, he's dead now. There you go.
Anyway.
Yep. And they're gonna start sticking now.
The charge is not gonna land. You can't charge a puck.
Oh, that.
Sven.
Ignore the root. Yep.
Chelsea wants more.
Looks like they should clean up. Chelsea is pretty low. The X is healed.
Well, still.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice try.
Nice
This
try.
is gone.
Yeah.
Alright, doesn't need blinks, just kidding. Flame Bill's great. If they're gonna initiate, if he's gonna be the one that gets initiated on like that, he doesn't need the blink.
But this time around, Centaur manages to get the Crimson Guard off and the fight. Completely different story. Also, Puck jumps on top of them, uses a good coil.
4-man coil, I think it was, and then the overgrowth on both BKBs in the back too.
That's game winning right there.
Yeah, very nicely done.
Goes home, comes back with Boots Travel, follows up some teammates, and they're ready to fight once more. Easy, uncontested rack.
Radiant's middle barracks are under. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
Well, there's one lane of racks. There's a couple of maybe 2 fights left for Singularity. You know, they're not out just yet. They have probably got all the timers down for the cooldowns. Oh, actually, they're too late already.
I think just Shrine and Roche right now.
Yeah.
DP ulti's still gonna be down by the time he's up. I think we still go for it if GP.
Let it go if you're Singularity and play to defend high ground.
I'm actually surprised they're not even like, looking at the Roche. You know, Exorcism's down.
7 seconds.
Okay,
still.
there we go.
Singularity just gotta wait for
They're coming. They're
cooldowns.
They're walking by a ward here. This could not work, but we'll see. They're
They
de-warding.
realize there's a ward too.
And Dire can play it safe and back off, but they also, I think, it's way stronger than need to back off. Yeah, leave Frost in the pit and just position around it.
Yeah, you can just solo it. They've got everything up. Everything's available. Exorcism.
So annoying.
They've got Illusion Rune scouting as well. Puck had an Illusion, so he's just sending it at them.
There's still no Exorcism. They don't have damage right now. There's no way that they can walk into this.
Yep.
Yep.
TFT now.
High five from
The
Arrows.
last of him.
21k gold in favor of the final tribe. So what's the ultimate high ground defense scenario look like for Singularity?
Silence.
5-man charge through.
5-man soul.
Then
5-man soul catcher.
yeah, somehow
get rid of this. I know this sounds like counterintuitive, but if you can get rid of this Centaur first before he pops all his utility items that he's got, but it's next to impossible, I think.
The next level thing also, then Frost build an Ags, and he battle trenches the Centaur when you're going on him.
Oh, there we go.
Feels so sad for Singularity. They were very close to being in already. We thought the whole day that they were going to be a part of these tiebreakers because we thought at least one game should be theirs.
I mean, the way they performed the first 20 minutes of the last game was like flawless.
Yeah.
yesterday they looked like one of the best teams.
Top tower is under attack.
Scan. There we
Yeah,
go. Frost just walks in.
That's a good charge, but
Not 5, it's 2.
yeah.
Soul catcher on Frost as well, but he still has Aegis and BKB, so he'll just look for targets. Luft is just trying to be the martyr of the team.
They're ditching.
I'll take this one, guys. You get back to base.
They are staying on the high ground though. They want to play around that ward vision, at least maintain some control of that area of the map to get this flank on.
They aren't really great when it comes to defense either.
There's a full Aghanims for Centaur instead of the Blink, so a different way to walk in and start the fights. And now it's damage mitigation too on top, so you're not killing this
Right
guy.
now it's all about Singularity's ability to stand this spell before you take your tower. Use all these spells like this. Stun him, follow up with Flash Lightning Stun, follow up with Shadow Demon Disruption or whatever. Just keep them away for as long as possible.
Gotta be careful of Jesse. He's always going to be hunting for those picks. He's trying to do the same where he just gets a quick kill, gets out, is that Dagon.
Yeah, that's his play, definitely. Jump in. Most likely he's searching for Miposhka here, or the Lash even.
Even if you don't kill him, just getting him low so they can't defend.
Yeah, Team Koshka wants to disrupt. There we go. Disrupt him.
Catcher.
Full catcher.
Just he goes into the Dagon.
Oh! That's good duels, but he should be able to get out.
There's a stun. Nice with the hop ones here, but he's so tanky.
Got Aghanim's too.
They're just turning this around. Spear Breaker is the first one to have to back off. Nice silence still coming out. And they are able to get the Aegis. They should at least get the Aegis.
They pulled him in. It's a little bit of an awkward spot.
Oh, nice time with the charge.
Nice
Nice on the way out. Extra. Frost getting very low.
Frost. He's looking
Where's
dead.
his team? Out the mouth, sir. No. Frost dead.
Good defense.
And yeah, the defense successful. The shrines, they can still take them, but I mean, they gotta back off.
Nice way of pulling him into the base there with that battle.
So they bought back who? Shachlo, and did Bara buy back as well? Or is it Shachlo?
No.
Just Shaxo.
Alright.
They already had.
Defending the Aegis.
That charge is crazy fast. That's like 1,000 movement speed right there. And with the haste now. Monka.
Excalibur.
Alright.
Yeah, he's got BKB in a couple of seconds.
Alright. Turn this.
Yep, Siphon.
Yeah, blade meal's on cooldown, so.
No.
They're all coming.
No speed as well.
Where's the purge? Can
Toss.
Koshka get in range? He's not even gonna use it. Wait.
Well, that retaliates that.
Oh my god, he killed him.
Jippy.
He just turned and beat Buff in the face.
Flanking as well now, and that spells doom. Singularity.
It really does. Die back
kill
to
the centaur.
Shaxo, no buyback to
You
Koshka.
can't kill this war runner.
They just throw living armor on him, he gets the stampede off, and he's just invulnerable.
I love the Ags pickup.
Yeah.
I love how they tried to kill him.
He's going 6-item blink.
You said they should.
As you do.
Don't listen to me, Wolf.
Yeah, it's like, alright, I'm 5 slotted, time to get blink.
Perhaps before the Aghanims it was doable, but right now...
I loved when he pops Retaliate when he was level 20. It's just like cost 500. What?
Radiant's top tower.
Jesse going in already. The Dream Coil open too. Singularity will fight this to the bitter end. They have to. Playoffs on the line. If they don't win, they're out.
Bye to Excalibur.
Radiant's top tower.
20 seconds.
It's like a dead look. Managed to get away for now. But Hanskin dumping in with the 4-man overgrowth. Still managed to take out the Spear Breaker. There is a buyback available, and Hanskin will pay for that one with his life. Charge back in for look. Get frostbitten though.
Good.
Yeah.
The Centaur. Can't kill. There's no living armor though.
The life rain though. Life rain gets a lot. You get that on the
Let's go the BKB off.
Off the ulti as well.
5 seconds for Stampede. They have to stick on these targets if they want to get them before that Stampede.
Oh, no Stampede here. If he dies, there's no FP just in time. The life rain gets him.
Oh, he did go. What?
No, the clip.
The clip.
Oh.
The Ags ended.
The Stampede ended just a second too fast. But that is, again, I mean, they still lose their racks, but they have one left.
Yeah.
And they bought back. They bought back in Koshka.
Silver
You're getting good at
lining.
these silver linings, Chief.
I think that's one where
They
it's like,
lost their
guys,
racks, but they're still a rack.
we killed Centaur. I think that looks like the objective in the game for them rather than winning right now. It's killing
They
Chibi.
killed him. Golden message.
Yeah, it's looking pretty grim for them with now a 30k lead on the Final Tribe. Final Tribe, though, I mean, they're going to be very happy with winning this because they avoid tiebreakers if they win here.
Yeah, massive. Absolutely
so
massive.
That is big because the tiebreaker looks to be very scary, actually.
It's terrifying with the way that we've seen some of these games go, right? We saw 6-8-2 knock, like, take the game from Aachen. These type of situations that you would not expect to happen.
Yeah,
It's
with
definitely
Aachen
happened.
being the stronger team so far in the qualifiers, and then 6-8-2 just comes in, take a game of them. And it is all best of ones. It's just
Singularity as well in that last game. They had it. Like,
Yeah.
in their grasp, right there. They will be so sad after this
that
qualifier.
feels so bad.
The
Well, you're saying that they're
tiebreakers
out.
is looking to be Chaos, Bind, and
Aachen,
Aachen.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Nice. I mean, that's fun.
Yeah.
Definitely
At
exciting.
the moment, yeah. That means it's, I mean, there still will be a 3-way tie. Two
Jeez,
slots, 3 teams.
Can you imagine if Aachen ends up getting knocked out because of their loss 6-8-2 after that? Is that
Yeah.
6-8-2's only win too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus,
And they
that'd be
were-
like,
And 6-8-2 were already guaranteed out.
Yeah.
They already lost.
that would be devastating as well. We have to get them.
No, wait, 6A2 also beat Bald.
They also beat Bald. Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
They beat Gork.
They beat Gork. Cannot forget that.
Yeah, but Gork was out as well by then, right?
Yeah,
was probably a fun-
they were fighting for the bottom of
Yeah.
the barrel.
Yeah, they probably had a fun game, I bet.
Yes.
There's probably some fun picks. Okay.
Did he actually?
Makes sense. Just kidding, Gork. Puck, 420 GPM, Dagon 5, E-Blade's coming up. Nice 2.1k plus, like something like that burst. You can one-shot a lot of these heroes.
Start talking about accent and pulling moonshots with all that gold soon.
Yep. Too bad you can't give X them other heroes. Like,
Yes, and buy moon shards for other people.
my moon shards.
Yay.
And you can feed them to your teammates across the map, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't have to be next to
Global,
them
yeah,
to
it's
moonshard
global.
them.
Or
I actually
moonshard
love that. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
Just suddenly someone gets infused and he's like, oh,
Yeah.
thank you, sir.
Bad thing.
Who did
Feels
that?
good.
Who did that? Who gave me moonshard?
Oh. Final try, probably waiting for the next Roshan to come around.
They just have full control,
Yeah.
full map,
They
full
might
farm.
not even want to wait for Roshan. They are. Oh, they might be forced to fight actually. And maybe a lost Hurrah coming out here from Singularity with a 5-man smoke.
Last Hurrah indeed. Sven just, I believe, ate the tome for level 25, so he's got that extra god strength. Yep.
They gotta try. Play to win
They're
rather than play to lose.
Smoke
Looking
comes out.
for the target. They find themselves one. It's the puck, but
You're not catching him.
you're not. Maybe you catch yourself though. Sun coming out. He has the BKB, but Force guy's already out for the count.
Kind of hitting spells with all the control on the dire side.
Freezing field comes out as well
Crap
with
it.
Aaron with the BKB.
He's alone.
For the BKB runs out, cannot
It's over.
succeed. It
He's
is
just dead.
over and done. What?
Cool of you.
Jesus, this is Stop shouting, Noah. Put on your microphone if you want to be heard, please. GG goes
yes.
out.
GG.
Oh,
Nice.
Singularity eliminated. Check out twitch.tv/LoveDota2.
out there at the end.
They may have lost, but check out his Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah, he
man.
tried.
That last
Check him out.
that last
feels
loss
so
had to
bad.
have put them in put them in a bad spot.
Luft Dota 2.
Like and subscribe. No,
Nice.
just check it out. Yeah. Look, these guys are some good Dota players. They put up a good